Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again to absolutely get to what we call, which is cruising with the case handler. Want to say thank you all so much for joining us right here. This is definitely 93.5 WVIP FM, and we want you all to actually understand that we're here. It's a few minutes after the hour. Adam Handler is our personal injury attorney. The show is called Quarantining with the Case Handler. That's what it's called. Quarantining with the Case Handler. What do you think, Adam Handler?
I'd much rather be cruising with the case handler than quarantining with the case handler. But you know what? We're all in this together, and everybody's got to do their part. So if the case handler has to be quarantining, then that's exactly what we're going to do.
Absolutely. Once again, folks, if you're just joining us for the first time ever, my name is David Annakie. I am a broadcaster and entrepreneur. Adam Handler is a personal injury attorney from the law firm Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. He has settled well over $100 million, okay, for his clients over the past 15 years plus. And of course, we forge ahead with all due respect, this capacity and climate that we're in with the COVID-19. We're still forging ahead in helping people that may get into an accident, whether that be an automobile accident, slip and fall, construction accident, whatever it may be. We are actually here in helping out each and every one out there when the need arises. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the show is called Cruising with the Case Handler. Happens approximately 3 minutes after 8 o'clock each and every single weekday, and also on Saturdays and Sundays at around 7 p.m. on Saturday and on Sunday at 12 noon respectively. Do apologize for this past Saturday. The engineer had a little bit, maybe too much NyQuil. You know, so we got to say welcome again, Adam. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good under the circumstances. I have to sneeze, so that's
not. Oh my God.
And into the elbow, or coughing and sneezing into the elbow. But I'll disinfect this office when I get done. This is crazy. I can't hear you that well, so if you can turn up your audio on my end.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, perfect. We just got a notification from the courts, and I'll read it to everybody here, which is kind of crazy. I've never seen this in my 17-year career. I've never seen this.
And you've never seen anything like this, right?
It's an order that everything is suspended in the courts. All filings are suspended. So no new lawsuits can be commenced. No motions can be filed. No settlement compromises can be filed, which means that it doesn't involve regular settlements, but whenever you have to settle a case involving a minor, right? Anybody under the age of 18, you have to petition the court for permission. It's called an infant's compromise order. So if, God forbid, you were in an accident, you come to my office, or now how we're doing it, I email you the documents, you sign it, you send it back to me, you have your money within a couple of weeks. But when it's involving a child, you have to get court permission, because they want to make sure that the attorneys and the parents are doing what's best for the child, right? So it's almost like an extra layer of scrutiny, so that you can't file one of those. And that kind of screws us up right now, because we did have a case in which we obtained a $300,000 settlement for a little boy that was riding his bicycle on the street in Brooklyn. And he, like there's like that, they're called like sidewalk sheds, like it almost looks like scaffolding.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And he's riding his bike and he runs into one of the poles. And you may say, well, how's that a case? Well, they placed the pole right in the middle of the sidewalk where people are walking and riding. So we were able to get money from the scaffolding company in the building, but we have to get the judge's approval for it. And as of this order right now, that's probably going to be some time. Now, he can't touch the money until he's 18. Whenever you settle a case for a minor, they can't touch the money until they're 18. But still, we want to get these cases moving. We don't like holding on to cases. We like moving as quickly as we possibly can, if and only if the numbers are right. If the numbers are not right, we'll wait 10 years if we have to. So that's interesting. but it means that we have to a lot of work behind the scenes. Myself and Matthew and my team will have to just have everything prepared for the minute this suspension is lifted. We're going to snap into action. So even more reason why, if you have a case or God forbid you get into an accident, you're going to want an attorney that's not just going to sit around and wait this thing out for the next 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, however long it is. You want an attorney that's going to be working diligently and hard and swiftly to make sure that your case has the quickest possible resolution when everything gets back to normal.
Absolutely. All right. I want to say a pleasant good morning, reaching out to everybody. Jeff Bossy, thank you so much for tuning in. All right. He's out there. All right. And good morning. He's being a funny guy. He's a comedian, actually. He's like, good morning, Mr. Clean Shaven Guy.
That's the first thing I said. I said, you look like you're 14 years old right now.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. I've been getting that all weekend. I decided to shave my entire face.
I remember you had that look when you also had your dreads. So you had the clean shaven face and the dreads. So we got to post some of those pictures, man. And I got to find them and post those because that's funny stuff. But listen, the most important thing is that we can continue to get this message out.
I was just about to say that, not to
and I was thinking, about inspirational cases that I had. We were talking about that yesterday on the Sunday show about cases that meant a lot to me. And I remember that one case, he was the first client that came with me after I had moved my practice, and we settled this case for a little over $1 million, $1,150,000. And, he text messages me and calls me. But, there's another case that came to us. Matthew and I worked on it a couple of years ago. This was a guy that got hit by a forklift. That was my first case. We actually, what?
He got hit by a forklift?
He got hit by a forklift. He was driving his company truck to a garage for the truck to get repaired.
Right.
And as he's walking out of the garage, one of the garage workers on a forklift, I guess, carrying a pallet of supplies, ran into him and knocked him over. Could have been run over, but he was knocked over, had a severe injury to his leg and his back. And he came actually recommended to us by some of the other DJs on this station on 93.5. And we worked so hard on his case. And for years, the insurance company was the garage was telling us that they only had a $1 million insurance policy. Now, this guy had a surgery to his back. Then he developed a DVT, which is a deep vein thrombosis to his leg, and had to have a surgery to his leg to open up a blood clot. And they always said, we got $1 million. And I said, the case is worth more than that. We're not going to accept $1 million. And we kept fighting. And we were ready to go to trial. And guess what happened? They found another $1 million policy. And we settled the case for $1.8 million. Now, most attorneys would have probably taken less than that million, would have probably taken 800 or 900,000, not to even belabor the issue. But we wouldn't even take the $1 million. And we settled the case. And I love this quote. And if you don't mind, can I read this quote? Because
absolutely, go ahead and read it.
And this is off the case handler page, which really is a wonderful tool. And these days we have some time on our hands. So anybody that can do so, check out Adam Handler. Don't check out Adam Handler because that's pictures of myself and my grandmother. But check out the Case Handler Facebook page. Check out the Case Handler Instagram page. And if you can, go to the website, thecasehandler.com.
Right.
And this is on the case result page. It says, Adam, Matt, and the rest of the firm did great. I was in constant contact with Adam, and he would always keep me updated on the case. I was working with another firm for a different legal matter, and they had nothing like the case handler team at Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. And they are nothing like the case handler team at Pollack, Isaac, DeSico. Adam and Matt made me feel comfortable, and they both proved. What happened? What did I do?
No.
That was me. Adam and Matt made me feel comfortable, and they both proved to be more competent for the job. Most of all, Adam is a man of his word. Richard from Jamaica, $1.8 million. And we can actually, this is the $1.8 million.
Yeah, I got it up on the screen.
Oh, you
right
do?
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you could see like even the police report was against them. The police report, the sketch, and it almost looks like a cartoon, has him walking in front of the forklift, which wasn't true. Apparently, when he was laying on the ground in pain, all the workers got together and said, "This is how we're going to tell the police it happened." And, we show a picture of his leg injury.